Good morning. Welcome to another video. As you can see, I am at the base of a dam. That is Olympus Dam below Lake Estes, and conditions have changed. We are now full on in winter mode in Estes Park, Colorado, and crazy enough, Lake Estes is still completely ice-free at 7,500 feet. It's just, there's been too much wind up here lately to have ice form on Lake Estes. It breaks it up if it forms. So we're gonna hit this stretch, the Big Thompson again. I don't usually do videos in the same spot back to back like we're doing today, but this is gonna be fun. And we're gonna focus on nymphs on the bottom. There's two big keys in conditions like this. I've got to get my rig down to the fish, drifting naturally to lethargic fish that aren't going to want to move very far, and I've got to get on the bottom. And we're going to do another video soon on just how I do my rig and other options for rigs to get your stuff down on the bottom. You know, the split shot, the tungsten putty, and the tungsten mud, and all the options to rig a leader. We're going to do a video on that because that's going to be the big key today to get my rig on the bottom and right by these fish. And believe it or not, I am coaching later today outdoors. It's going to be, I can get here, I love Colorado, I can get here in 40 minutes from my house, but yet down the hill, down towards Lyons and where I live, it's going to be 52, and I'll be coaching outside today. But you're not playing tennis in Estes Park today outside, but I'm actually working later today. So we got a couple hours on the water, and we're going to show you some fish. This ought to be really fun. Fish on, first cast. I kid you not. That's the first cast. Wow. I think we got something working here. Come on, fish. It's a little guy, but we'll take him to get us started. Baby, wee little guy. We're gonna be after his older brother. That gets us on the board with that classic first drift through this spot. Oh boy, let's see. Oh, pretty colors. Just nice dark, really pretty fish. See it, pal? That's a good start. Isn't that funny how often that happens? The first drift is a fish, first throw. So that was on the zebra midge, which is my top fly today, and my bottom fly is an RS2. We're just roll casting to this spot here below the dam. Literally pulled some seaweed and algae off the RS2, and it took the zebra midge, and that's a good thing. It's literally why every guide and pro says hook sets are free. Because you want your stuff bouncing off the bottom, you know. That's why we all say hook sets are free. You want it off the bottom, you know. So, and it's sometimes hard to tell if you hit a rock or a fish. So hook sets are free, and we're gonna keep working this off the bottom to these lethargic fish. Nope, that was not a bite, but kind of on the edge of this current right here. Pretty fish here, guys. Small one, but beautiful. And I will absolutely take them. Second one landed in 20 minutes. See you, buddy. This is awesome. I just missed a bite. So I've pinned two in the first 5 minutes. Just missed one. It happens. But yeah, kind of liking today. And I think the fish are kind of liking this weather. I really do. I think this is way better than clear blue skies. Way better than clear blue skies. This could be a really good day. And I'm the only one here because it's a weekday. And see, I mean, literally, that was another gentle hook set because that indicator went under. And that was probably the bottom, but it also could have been a fish, and it's hard to tell. Fish on. Third fish in 20 minutes, and I've missed two others. This one's a little better. It's not big, but it's a little better. And I'm kind of taking him down here so I can keep working this hole. But yeah, it's frantic right now. Absolutely frantic. It's not big at all. But hey, it's a fish landed And, well, I hope. And the third fish. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, fish. Oh. There we go. Oh, baby guy here. But still fun. I'll let him just swim out of here. Or not. He's disoriented. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to be so hard on you. See ya. So again, two big keys here. A natural drift by the fish and on the bottom. It's really that simple. I think there's a few flies that would actually potentially get the job done today. I really do. You know, obviously midge, Baetis, RS2, poison tongue, rainbow warriors, little nymphs. I mean, I know that's what we all use, but I actually think there's a few that could get it done if you have those two things going. A natural drift and on the bottom. Well, and I guess I could add size 22 to 24. They're going to want small. They're going to want small. My buddy Lee just came up here and I think caught a couple on a worm. So sometimes you throw like a worm or egg pattern. You know, you can absolutely do the worm and egg as well here or Deckers. And if they don't want the bolder presentations like that, well then go to the small. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes give them a shot at something a little bit more bold and large presentation. And there's one thing I might change today. It's that indicator that you can maybe see right there. You know, these screw-on large indicators are not necessarily what you want if the fish are going to spook and scare easily. I just like these because it's so easy to change your depth range. But yeah, a Euro indicator or no indicator or a yarn indicator might be better if you feel like you're scaring the fish. You know, you got to be careful. Got to be careful with your indicator splashing the water and being large like this. But this is a spot where obviously I can use this one, but I might change that later. Everybody always wants to see what we're using, so I'll show you. This little guy right here has caught two, and a zebra midge caught. I do not want to pen a duck, but even that got snagged on a rock. Well, that's a good thing because I've had 2 bites in the first 10 minutes, and I'm yanking some seaweed off my rig. So that tells me I am down where the fish are, and I've got a fly they want. You know, everything's perfect right now. Hook sets are free, and I've caught a fish, a rock, and missed one. So perfect 10 minutes in. So again, I'm catching rocks, logs, the bottom, seaweed, algae. I'm almost catching ducks, but I'm getting a bunch of fish, and I'm doing a hook set on about every single throw because, you know, I'm bumping it off the bottom, and that is the key. Natural drift and bumping this rig off the bottom. That's the key today. And but yeah, I've caught about everything here, including ducks, but we're getting a whole bunch of fish too, and it's fun. It is fun. They're stacked up in this little spot, and this weather is helping me a ton. It's cold. They're in feeding mode. And weather change, turn them on. Barometric pressure change, weather change, and it's been fun. Anyone need any last minute Christmas gift ideas for me? I have one. I'd like my boss, Frank Shirley. No, I actually need a net. I lost my nice net on the Fraser River. Releasing a fish. Net goes downriver. I can't find it. And I've been too cheap to buy another one. I need a nice net, but that's okay. Got my cheapy Amazon Walmart net. I keep showing you guys in these videos. I'm too cheap to buy a new one. I also didn't know they're about $150 now. When the heck did that happen? It's unreal how expensive the nice nets are. Another thing I wanted to talk about today is how I think we overthink thin line and scaring the fish. I mean, do you guys ever get tired of breaking off on quality fish? I just don't think our line spooks them as much as we think they do. I think in the waters like this, even clear water, I think we can. There's a fish. There's a fish. Guys, I'm using 6-pound line because this fish is not that big, but sometimes they are, and you don't want to break off. And we're having a hell of a start to this day, by the way, but I got 6-pound line on. It's not scaring them. I'm telling you guys, it's not scaring him. And that's what I think we overthink sometimes, is our line. And let's see what this guy took. Come on, buddy. And he took the took it anyways. Yeah, just feel like we overthink the light line. It doesn't matter as much as we think. When we go to the Laramie Plains Lakes in Wyoming on the drift boat and target 4 to 6 pound trout, we tie on 10-pound fluorocarbon, because those fish get huge and it just doesn't scare them. It's a lake. Our leader is literally, that was a hit too, that was another fish, but our leader is 10-pound fluorocarbon. It's not even a tapered leader, it's straight 10-pound fluorocarbon. So it's just my opinion, I think 5 to 6 pound line is good in a lot of these rivers, even some of the rivers that are clear. I usually go only really light line now, like 3-4 pound line if I'm after like high country brookies. I've gotten to where I'm 5 to 6 pound line pretty much anywhere. Pooter, South Platte, Big T, Arkansas, I'm gonna go 5-6 pound line. That's just kind of my take on line. Here's another thing I want to talk about and just start a conversation, is how I used to always fish a vertical nymph rig, and now I just like a fly going off to the side. It's more natural. So yeah, it's just fun, to have these conversations with you guys. Whether you use the tippet rings or a surgeon's knot, to maybe have that tag end off to the side and a fly off to the side, and is that more natural than a vertical presentation? And that's something, that was a hit. But that's something that is just more natural to the fish than a vertical presentation. So much fun to have these discussions. Fish on. And another baby. Trout on the surface. But we'll take it. This one might slip through the holes in my net, but another top of the snoot hook set with a tiny BWO. See you, buddy. Perfect drift. Come on, fish. Yep, got him. Oh, I don't care who you are. That is fun to catch a fish on a dry fly when you're cleaning ice out of your guides and it's snowing. Different species? We gonna get a brown? Yeah, we got a little brownie. Let's go. Multi-species day. Multi-species. Oh, that's so awesome. 24, size 24 BWO in the top of the snoot. I don't know if you can see that, right in the top of the snoot, and a beautiful brown to add to our day. That is a small fly in the top of the snoot, and a beautiful baby Big T brown. See you, buddy. Come on, give me one more. There he is. Oh, let's go. What is this, 5 or 6 in under 2 hours? Cleaning ice out of my guides, active snow, storm, and a surface bite on 24 BWO. And they're not big, but they sure are fun. And another, I'm not even gonna net this guy, but another top of the snoot hook set, just what you want. If he comes off, that's fine. Perfect. He came off, baby Bobo. Give me one more little trout on the surface. Action was hot early on the bottom with nymphs and RS2s. Then went a half hour without a bite and saw 1 or 2 rise. And like every angler, we went after the rising fish. Here's what they're hitting on the surface, if you can even see that. Again, I mean, a size 24 dry, you can't see, so you're just going to set the hook on anything that rises anywhere near where your fly should be, because I can't see it. So if anything comes up where I think my fly should be, I'll set the hook. I think we got a shot here. I got 2 rising fish. I could tie on a tiny, like size 24 black adult midge, but I'm gonna say tiny BWO, even though it's so late in the season. Just saw an actual bug, live bug, and I'll be damned if it wasn't exactly what I'm using. About a size 24 blue-wing olive. Done. Done meaning just adult floating on the surface. Mid-December BWO hatch on the big T. We'll take it. We will take it. Fish on. Dry fly, snow bite on. What is this, 6 or 7 for the day? Tiny, but fun as heck. Beautiful colored rainbow here. We'll net this guy. On top of the snoot. Hook set again. Look at the colors on that guy. And that BWO in the top of the mouth. Walking back to the truck. Boy, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that one and the dialogue and conversation. We got into a lot of fish today. The only thing that didn't happen was any bigger ones, but certainly nymphing at the start put me in the hunt for bigger ones, and it just didn't happen. I caught those small ones, but then have a little drought of 20-30 minutes and then just have a fire dry fly bite on blue-wing olive in a light snow in mid-December to get another half a dozen on the surface and what, 3 or 4 below the surface. That was fantastic. What a great time. I'm heading down to Coach, and if you guys enjoyed this, shoot me a thumbs up, and not sure where I will go next. I will maybe hit a lake on the Front Range. It's been so mild around here, so heading to Coach. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next video.